Hey there, Backyard Farmer Pat here. Can you believe that these are the pak choy and the bok choy from seeds I started just about 5.5 weeks ago? 5.5 weeks ago. They have gotten huge and they're ready to harvest in just 5.5 weeks from seed. This is why I love to grow the majority of my vegetables from seed. Um, I do sometimes buy starts if I'm really late, but guys, I just threw the seeds 5.5 weeks ago. I ended up having to throw a mesh over it because I saw the white caterpillars beginning to, from when they were tiny little seedlings, not even an inch tall, the caterpillars started, the white moths started coming, and those are the ones that lay the caterpillars, which end up eating all your greens. So I threw um, like a piece of tulle, which is like a wedding veil. I threw that over the veggies. It's okay to do that with, especially with greens, anything that doesn't require pollinators. These greens don't require pollinators, so I will keep that mesh over them the whole winter. Anyway, the front row I had planted pak choy. That's the like the regular pak choys. You can see how these look, and then in the back row here I planted some snow white bok choy, and those are the ones that form the nice long white stem. And you can see these stems are beautiful, already forming. I mean, these can already, I can already start harvesting these. What I did about, I think a week and a half ago, I came in and thinned them out because even though I try to sprinkle lightly, guys, the I sprinkle it a little bit too heavy. So I came and spread them out and put some along the back. Um, in the very back row, I had planted some giant cabbages, so I left a big space when I planted it. But then the cabbages are growing very small, very slowly. So I said, you know what? In the meantime, I can spread them out and I can harvest that back row by the time the cabbages start to take over. So this is what I have, the 5.5 weeks of growth. And guys, this is why it is so amazing to grow from seed. Look at this. Do you have any idea? One bok choy would probably be $5, $6. One organic bok choy probably $5, $6 probably. And I probably have 100 pak choys and bok choys here. This is like $500 worth of food right here. Um, and then it looks like I got a little bit, my hand kind of went crazy because in the grass I see them pop up in the grass too. So I'll find a spot to put them in other beds. So back here in the back row here, as you can see, first of all, I had put onions along the edges, and those are the little mini onions that I put along the edges. Kind of helps with pest protection, with protection from pests. Um, Plus, of course, I'll eat those onions throughout the year. So I have the bed line in that. Then back here is where I put my giant, these are the giant cabbages that can grow like 3 feet wide. So far, this is the only one that has gotten big. The rest of them are still a little bit smaller, but I know that they're coming along. So I know that they're going to grow. Let me show you, girl, guys, can you believe those chickens? Those chickens. Those chickens, they got out one day. I thought I'd close the fence, but somehow the fence pop back out. So let me show you what they did to the carrots that I also started 5.5 weeks ago. So this just happened a few days ago, guys. They dug up and ate every last carrot of this kind of carrot. Carrots here, they ate. Um, they ate all the beets. I think right here was a beet. But these, they didn't make it this far. I caught them before they got this far. So there are still some carrots here. But just wanted to show you that. And also, the same 5 weeks ago, I planted the little basil, the little seedling of the basil and different tomatoes. I want to show you what the tomatoes are looking like. This one is, I'm not sure which one this is. All the signs are gone. This one is a golden jubilee tomato. And you can see the tomato has gotten quite big. Is doing really well. I think all the seedlings that I planted were like $2 something each. I didn't pay any more than $2, $2.50 for any of my seedlings. So you can see this tomato has gotten quite big. That's my basil. This is another tomato, which looks like it's probably like a cherry tomato. The label is gone. Let me see. Nope, the label is gone. That's the carrot label. So I'm not sure where the label is. And here I transplanted some of the snow white bok choys. You can see them. They have grown up well. And right behind these, I have some beets that the chickens missed. I'd sprinkled a few beets back here, so at least I have some beets here since all the other beets were gone. Also back here, I sprinkled beets. I haven't even checked to see if they got it all. Yeah, the chickens were back here also. There were some beets coming up. Oh, yeah, it looks like there are a few. You can see, shoot, these chickens. Ah, but it looks like they left a few. Well, these are like out of the ground. Oh, guys, it is tough. Yeah, they left a couple in there. But yeah, so the chickens got all the beets. I had beets all along here, but it looks like they got it. And then here are my other tomatoes. For some reason, most of my labels are gone. Oh, this one is a celebrity tomato, but everything is looking really, really healthy, guys. Another basil I planted, another tomato. So everything is looking really, really well. Remember those tiny nasturtiums that I showed you? I was trying to remove most of them from the beds. I left a few in. I'll probably transplant them. And then that is my, which one is this? This one is my eggplant. And it looks like it's trying to blossom. This is my eggplant. It's still a little small, but it's growing nicely. And guys, this is my volunteer tomato. This is either sweet 1 million or ever. I think it's sweet 1 million. I think it's sweet 1 million, guys. But it has a million tomatoes on there. So this is doing extremely, extremely well. So you remember I showed you guys exactly how I mix my soil. I showed you how I planted everything. Hey, let's check out the ones that I did in pots. I'm growing tomatoes for the first time in pots. Let's check those out. So first one is over here. This one looks like a plummy tomato that has tomatoes. My lemon balm that I planted. And guys, I need to come back and harvest. I harvested tomatoes last week, guys. But look at this. Look at this again, guys. And I need to cut these branches off. The branches are coming all the way down to the ground, covering my pineapple, which I don't want it to affect my pineapple. But guys, look at this. Look at these tomatoes. Sweet 1 million tomatoes. All you need is one plant in your yard. One sweet 1 million. Because you get tomatoes, enough tomatoes to have and to share. Let's check on the other ones that I planted in containers. This one is, man, I don't know where something is eating all my labels. I labeled every single thing, but I'm not seeing any labels. But this is another tomato. This is another tomato seedling, and you can see it also has tomatoes on there. Not sure what kind of tomato it is. I'll have to go back and watch my videos. Then, of course, more basil that I planted from a seedling off. That's my rosemary seedling that has gotten quite big in that short time. And then, guys, remember, recently I did a few videos cutting back my callaloo. Guys, callaloo is still coming. I've been cutting and coming again. This bed, I've been cutting and coming again. My bok choys and my callaloo, and like literally every 2 weeks, guys, I'm harvesting tons of bok choy and callaloo. I want to show you something. I need help. I need help, guys. You guys give me some advice. Oh, first of all, this is my Thai basil, the regular Thai basil that I also planted. Remember in that same video, I did a tiny little seedling, and now it's big and it's flowering. When it's flowering like this, guys, you can go ahead and just cut it back, so that way it doesn't change the flavor of the basil. All right. Anyway, I had another tomato plant, and I really need help with this. I had another tomato plant, as you can see here, and it looks dead. It's dead. It was big and beautiful like the rest, had tomatoes on it, but this is like I've lost several peppers. Something eats the plant from the base. Like literally they cut off the base, and I've heard of cutworms. I don't know if it could be cutworms, but something in this bed has literally eaten the tomato from the base. So the tomato got cut off. You can see what the stem looks like. It got cut off right there. So I just try to bury the stem to see if it'll come back. I'm gonna take the tomato off it and just bury it. I don't remember what tomato this was, but I would like to, I would like to for it to grow. So I'm gonna just bury it back, take the tomato off, and it's bury a piece of the stem so I can at least have that tomato, whatever it was, because clearly I'm losing every label. It's really really weird. All the labels are just have gone missing. Yeah. So that's it. That's it for the ones that I've planted. Just wanted to give you that update. Not sure if I showed you this one. Not another tomato. Yeah, so guys, in just a 5.5 weeks, everything has the ones that were started from seed have grown beautifully, which are all those greens and those carrots that I mentioned. And then the ones that were started from starts, those like the tomatoes, those are already fruiting. I have loads of scotch bonnet seedlings that I'm about to transplant. If you guys want to see that transplant process, drop a comment. I should be doing it within the next couple of days. I'll record it if you guys want to see that. Otherwise, I will see you on the next video. Probably a harvest video coming soon. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Till next time. Bye now.